Oh my god. I haven't done this in so long. I don't have anything ready. Ah! But it's okay because I'm gonna be cool, calm, and collected. That's what I said while I was banging your mum. Where is my stream deck? Wow, this is just really convenient right now. Okay. Since nothing's working, it's been like 3 seconds. It's fine. It's not like I wanted it to work anyway. I have so many tabs open. But I need them open. Are none of my old searches saved? They're not? Ah! 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 This is so annoying. Okay. But that's fine. It's all good. Wow, hi. Are you alive? I am alive. I am alive. I can't read though. I am alive. I need to change my shirt. Don't know if I'm gonna get too hot or too cold. But yes, boo. Ah! Don't scare me like that. Today's stream may turn into a mukbang stream because I ordered pasta. It's lasagna. I'm just so sorry. I also have a mother. We'll get into that in a sec. There's a lot to unpack here, so I'm halfway through, like, my webtoon, but it's like, it's fine, guys. I do this for you. My dedication is on pub. Bestie, Sienna, hello. That's your favorite food? Oh my god, it's your comfort streamer, Blaze. Don't even. Bro, are you using your normal mic? Yes, but there's a chance it's not connected. Hold on. It is connected, so I don't... Yes, I am. She's live! What can I say? It feels more wide. My room isn't as messy, so there's like less things to absorb the noise, if that's what... If that helps. I lived, guys. I don't think it is. I don't know what you mean when you say... Is it selected? Yes. Yes, it's selected. Yes, it's on. It is working. I will check my settings just for you, Kat. Don't even stress. Just fill me with so much serotonin. What do you know? You can't say those things. Because I'm going to respond with things and it's going to be inappropriate. It's selected. It's selected. It's selected. It's selected. Lots of love. No. There's no love, actually. Okay, we're going to be playing a little bit of Minecraft, chat, because that's what we normally do. And I don't know why we'd be playing anything else. I shouldn't be drinking this. But I'm gonna drink it anyway. Tasty. Deeply enjoyed that one. Bro, I messaged your sister about how the COVID was going and she said it wasn't going good after I found out that you had symptoms. I felt so bad because I was joking about it. You're like, hey man, how's the COVID going, lol? And then I was like, not good, man. I was like crippled for a few days and then I've just had like lots of assignments. That's why I haven't been live. Like, my bad. But also like, it isn't my bad, you know, like, well... I'm just gonna wait for everything to load because nothing's loading, and maybe it's because of my 6,800 tabs. Ooh, there are a lot over here. Damn, bro. Like summoning something. Don't. No. No. We're not talking about it. You're not sliding into my dad's DMs. Guys, I didn't know that I'd have to make this clear. Please don't slide into my dad's DMs. I didn't think this would have to be something that I had to specify. Please avoid sliding into my parents' DMs, guys. I feel like... What the hell? Don't even worry, Aru. Let me just hit up your dad real quick. No. He hasn't followed me back yet. Please stop. Please don't. I'm about to ban you soon. No. Cat's only kidding. That is a threat, by the way. You're only kidding. Is it working? Yes! Yes! Yeah, okay. I don't know if I'm gonna get too hot or not. I love the Minecraft update, right? It's so cool! But like, my computer's struggling to run Minecraft now, and I think this is an issue we should be concerned about. It's very, very quiet. Is that too loud for you? Hopefully not, lol. Sucks to suck, you know? My sensitivity's really low. Everything's just incorrect. Whoa! Hi, Ari. Hello! Oh, Jesus Christ. Guys, just don't talk about that. Hi. Hello, just say hello. How are you? You going well? I think we decided that we were going to build... Why can I hear literally nothing? Oh, my volume's on like 3. My bad, guys. Either I'm only kidding or R is only killing. It's about to send him a sub, baby girl. Don't jump into my dad's DMs, please. Please, guys. You know, I didn't think we'd have to have this conversation. But alas. Anyway, hi! Yeah, literally everyone right now, Blaze. Of course, there are no damn caves! It's fine. This is a stress-free environment. We don't get stressed. We simply have little things that we run into that make us a little bit upset. Okay. So, I want to live here and I want to make this world long term. Sorry, give me... Haha. So, I do not have a game plan and I'm curious about where you guys... I'm doing good. I got your ear pierced yesterday. How are you? Oh, that's so cool. I want to get my ears pierced. But there's a whole backstory to that one that I'm just not getting into. Your voice got more cracks than Encanto. Says you. So here's the valley that we're working with. I intend to put my house somewhere in this valley and then like... I'm not sure what I want to do afterwards and I don't know where I want to put it. I can move to the other side if you'd like to see what it is from a different angle, but I need help, right? Because I am really bad at these things and I don't know what I'm doing. I personally, right, forgot to answer your question because I'm a little bit of a not thinking guy because I just had a sip of mother and now my brain's going at like 600 speed. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Anyway, I have no idea what to do and I need anyone who builds ever to help me because it's like such a pretty place and I don't know where to put my house and I don't know what to do. You know, and I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. I also need to get things, I need to do things, and I'm missing because I haven't played Minecraft in eons, and it's just lovely. I think this is going to be a really good bonding experience, guys. I think we're all going to really enjoy this. I'm literally trash. It's just... Sorry, guys. I just had to get that out, you know. I'm so bad. And why do I have to, like, move my mouse like that? Like, why does my wrist just... Guys, we're not... Give me a second. I swear, I've played this game for literally years anyway. Oh, you know. It do be like that sometimes. So, main priority, find cave. Get rough idea for house. I build. I'm just not good at explaining because I usually drink a lot of Monster and build at night. Fair enough. Fair. Like me! Oh my god, we're twins. This is literally the saddest thing I've ever I've got a special recipe for your red paint. Yeah. I'm sure you do, man. I'm sure you do. Is there not like a single cave? Ah! Okay, so I actually can't build, guys. But I'm thinking, right? Here's the game plan. I already said one earlier, ignore that. I've changed it. I'm changing it. So, right? I'm gonna clear out some of these trees here. And I think I'm gonna put my house like down in the middle of this valley. And or put it up there. But I wanna like these... These trees are in an awkward position, so I'm like, do I want to keep them there or do I not? So it's like brain burn hours. They're just, I forgot I changed my skin. Hold on, let me... Guys, don't, just ignore it. Just give me a sec, guys. I totally forgot I changed it. I totally forgot. Oh, wow. I genuinely just didn't remember that I... So me and my friends, we were playing a little bit of Hypixel builds and we all had the same skin. And yes, small traces of infants. Did they consent? Because it's vegan. I totally forgot. Okay. Guys, it's not changing back. Guys, this normally works. Guys, well, I didn't... Okay, everyone just tune it out. Just tune it out. For now, just tune it out, guys. It's a nag. If you know who that is, congratulations. And if you don't, congratulations. We're just not going to talk about it. I think is the... I totally forgot. Of course. Of course, I make silly little decisions. How did I not notice? My arm's been there the whole time. My arm has been there the whole time. I was making the baby joke again. Yeah, I figured, man. Figured. Okay, so we're not going to speak about the skin. Just, like, tune it out. It doesn't exist. Can I get down? Yeah, okay. Well, we don't want to throw ourselves down any holes yet. Too late, lol. Do these go all the way down or do they cut off? 80% sure they cut off. Yes, let's go. Okay. That's totally fine. What about over here? Let me out. I don't want to have brawl with walls right now. It's like hole in the wall, but there's no hole. It's just the walls. Okay, I should be able to make it down there. Yes, I can. It'd really suck if I fell though. Do I have... I have 3 pieces of dirt. I'm so lucky. Okay. We'll work on getting some more resources for that as well. Wait, what's the skin? It's... I'm actually... Yeah, that's just, I think we're just better off. Just ignore the skin, guys. It's just, like, not even there. Don't even worry. Yeah, let's just tune that one out, you know? We all make mistakes. Just... Okay, we can also get down there. Okay, almost fell. I won't even lie. And... Okay, let me change that key real quick. No one can say anything about my keybinds. No, I will not take questions. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I said that this was going to be a mukbang stream because I ordered my dinner. I lied. Apparently it's going to be... Jesus Christ, you want to eat any louder, man? It's totally okay. Don't even worry. Phone's about to die. I'm at a family dinner, so I gotta go. You're watching my stream at a family dinner? What are those keybinds? They're style, okay, and they're class, and they're easy for my fingies. R is strategic. Who wants to move their finger to control every time they want to sprint? It's silly. It's a silly, goofy mood. Now, shift, it's not that far out of my way, but it's just easy to hit caps lock. Like, it's strategic keybinds. Right? It's just, this is a power play, guys. It's like, it's not a power play. Whose power would I be playing with? It's just smart, guys. Damn, bro, it'd really suck if something hit me right now, but it won't. I do get lost easily though, so I should probably return back to my humble abode in this. You'd think it'd be hard to lose, right? But knowing me, $20, I lose it. Like, you'd think it'd be hard, but honestly. Okay, we're not going to talk about that either. I think it's just a really off day for... I think... Guys, I'm really struggling right now. You know, this is my first time streaming. It's really not. I'm just actually just legitimately bad. Okay, so I got nothing done. I'm going to clear all of these trees out. Or should I should make shears so I can collect the leaves. So I can make new trees. I can steal the wood from somewhere else. Guys, I'm a genius. Let me in. Okay. Guys, we're not talking about the skin. I don't know either. So I think it's better if we just like tune it out, you know? It's like, it's literally criminal. Okay, so I also need to get rid of all this grass. Let's make some shears. What's my crafting table? Found it! Don't even worry. Okay. That is just... Okay. This was the best use of, I think, iron ever. Wait, hold on, guys. I got this. Oh, there we go. Ugh! Ugh! Okay, hold on. I feel like that might not be appropriate to some audiences. Let me just... You know, those are meant to be jumping sounds. Please. I'm just actually terrible. Hold on. I think I found a better way to approach this. I'm just... Whew! Ooh, okay. I'm actually just I really just can't aim at all. Do I have an axe? Yes. Ha! I'm just struggling right now. I'm in struggle street. Struggle town, if you will. And if you won't, just do it. Like the famous brand Amazon once said, just do it. Okay. Should I make a chest? Yes, yes. Huh, see. Look at me. I was having a conversation the other day on the phone. And the person I was having a conversation with, right? They'd essentially, right, they're like disconnected from the call. And so I was talking to myself because I need to organize my thoughts somehow, you know? You get me? And if you don't, what do you mean you don't talk to yourself? Yeah, like, anyway, and so I was talking to myself like normal people do. And I was like organizing my brain cells, so on and so forth. And they go, Aru, are you talking to yourself? And I go, like, yeah, so what about it? They're like, you know, it's just like a little strange that you're walking around talking to yourself. And I realized that's literally all that streaming is. It's just like having a conversation with yourself and hoping that people listen. It's like genuinely quite a bizarre concept. It's like, wow, you know, I'm gonna talk to myself for a prolonged period of time. Hope people like this. Oh, if I fall down here, I'm not living. I don't need this, I don't think. I'll pick somewhere smaller. I don't need that. I do need to eat though. Let's have a look around here. Great, not much. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see. I'm also going to pass off into the next dimension. That is totally okay. Alright, I don't know how far I am from home. I hope I don't lose it. That would really suck. Especially since all of my important things are there. Anyway. I also don't have a bed. Duh! My feet. Hey guys. Everyone close your eyes. Thanks, you're so kind. This is just for like safety reasons, you know? Like, because the last like 8 worlds that I've had, I've died the minute I've gotten somewhere good by like a bat. I'm not even kidding. No, they can't kill you. I'm just really good. No, I will not expand. So that's been happening and I've been like, what the hell? I keep thinking it's shift. I need to change it back. But some of my other keybinds are caps lock. But I should keep it as shift because that's what I've been doing for like my entire life. But it'd be funny. It'd be really funny. I'd giggle. Not much of a giggle, but enough of a giggle for it to be considered a giggle. If I say the word giggle one more time, I'm gonna throw myself into the nearest... You know, okay. Obviously you don't know. I don't know why I said you know, as if you'll be like, oh yeah, no man, you told me this the other day. Like, recently my dad come down and my dad's like, you know, Aru, I just had like such a cold shower. It was so strange. Like, it was like lukewarm. I'm like, that's so crazy, father. How about just don't? And he was like, all right, fair enough, you know, just, yeah. And so I get in the shower today and I'm like, oh, you know, can't wait for the shower. Been waiting for it, been hyping myself up all day. This is just what I need. Like a nice warm shower to get me through. And I get in the shower and it's just I'm like, okay, it's a little cold, but it's fine. It'll warm up, It didn't. And I had a freezing cold shower the whole time. And it was one of the most miserable experiences of my life. Just a cold shower. And I was like, damn, bro. Is this what I'm left to? Cold showers? I don't stream for 2 weeks and this is the karma I face. It was like literally so painful because there wasn't a hint of warmness within my shower. There wasn't a hint of warmth to get me through. Just cold. I was like, oh, now I don't want to shower. Like what happened to my warm water, Like just breaking down, trying to shower. Just wasn't fun. Really don't want to pass into the next dimension. Because if one of these falls on my head, I'm so far gone, it's not even funny. I'm just trying to get iron. How much? 15. That is not enough. I need 24 minimum. I'm so lost, but I know that how to get out is behind me, so I'm actually not that lost. I'm just blind, though. What the hell? Where is what I am looking for? There is some iron. I'm like on Danger Street, bro. I'm like walking the walk on Danger Street. Got all these. I'm not gonna rap. I feel last time I rapped, I got too much hype and like gained an ego due to my epic rapping skills, and that's just not something we need more of. I feel the rapping really wasn't a period in my life that I'm proud of, so we're just not gonna go there again. I think for the best of all of us, for the sake of everyone's health, not just my own. But my own is also in mind, I should note. Yoink. Where'd that other piece of iron go? Oh, found it. Any more takers? Any more iron? They already went down here. I'm so silly. I keep forgetting where I'm going. And I'm gonna forget the direction I came. So then I'm not gonna be able to get out, but it'll be a little bit funny. Got lost stream. Help me find my way. That's just everything. Say getting lost as if it's like unique. No, it's a daily occurrence. But that is totally fine. Out I get. I don't know how to get home. That is okay. Oh, it's raining. I love the rain. Rain is, it's so just pleasing. It's just, it just tickles my brain. Okay, so if I'm going in the right direction, which is a good sign. Oof, but where do I go from here? I go up here. Yes, I remember those coordinates. Can't believe I'm gonna have to build out of jungle wood. Ew. I'm quite good. Like, it's just not nice. Oh! Thought I was gonna die. Yeah, I lied. And I found my little abode. Okay, this is all going exquisite. Just how I planned it. Because I planned this whole thing. I planned all of this out. Word for word. Scripted it. Where is my bed? I want to go beddy buys. Say hello to Mr. Sandman. Maybe he can give me a dream. Oh, nightmare. That would really suck. Saying that reminds me of the movie Rise of the Guardians. Has anyone seen Rise of the Guardians? Absolute banger. And Jack Frost kind of hit different. No, I will not be taking just any form of insult. And if you have, by chance, seen those movies, and you're one of the people that thinks Pitch Black is hot, leave. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I hope you live a fulfilled life. It's okay, people that find Pitch Black hot are the same people that find The Monster hot, and that is also not a conversation that I'm willing to delve into. Like, what the hell? But at the same time... But, like, kidding, you know? Oh, but, like, I could do a little hobbit hole. I could do a little hobbit hole in this mountain here, and it would be so cute because it's, like, so perfectly sized. Like, if I just did, like, a hobbit hole here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. It's gonna turn out really bad. And I'm not gonna like it at all. But I tried. I should get a shovel. I should put this on the schmelt. My brain is going, like, in circles. I'm in the corner, watching you kiss her. Oh, oh. Bro. Why do these things keep coming into my brain? Please leave. I didn't consent. I didn't. I truly didn't. Those things keep coming into my brain cell. My brain cell space. My brain, that one. Hello, arugula. That is just such a confronting message to see. I didn't... Hello. Hello, Nai. How are you? Hopefully I said that right, and if I said it incorrectly, my sincerest apologies. My name is Arugula was here. I am currently building out my little hobbit hole. Is what the game plan is right now. That's going to be the entrance, but the entrance is going to be bigger because I'm extra. The door will be there, though. And then I can just work with this. That is totally okay. Okay, so game plan for the hobbit hole. I'm thinking hallway. You go hallway into a big room, like the dining room, and then there'll be like off to the sides that you can go. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Look at me go. Okay, so I started this world. Is it on peaceful? Not that you can prove. And it's not going well. It's actually going really bad. But if I pretend that it's going well, then we can live, laugh, love. Okay. Roof is going to be 1 block higher. 3 blocks, so you just... Although it is a hobbit hole, we want a spacious hobbit hole. Big room's gonna start there. I really just have to stop to figure that one out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I didn't... Alright. So it's going to go back, and it's going to be as circular as possible. Okay. Which means it's actually not going to be big as what is, in fact, ideal. How should I approach this? Because if that's 2, that should be 1, and then it will only be like this. which is not a very big room. So I'll make this one bigger. Yeah. Like that. Yes! Oh my god. Sorry. Guys, I don't actually know how to make circles, but I'm gonna pretend I do. 1, 2, that's gonna be 8 across. Okay. If I do this the same way, it should be 2. I do actually have a plan. 1, 2, 1. It's gonna be chonkers though, so I might just put everything in this main room. Okay, my brain is just not thinking at all. Please come back. I need you. I need you to build my funny little house. Okay. Let me put on some music because I haven't had any music and I need some music. My Spotify works, but my Minecraft doesn't. Love that. Okay. Doesn't need to go back that far. Okay, but we're gonna need windows. We're gonna need windows, and then. Okay, I do have a plan, so it's gonna be 2, and then out here. 1, 2, like this. I'm pretty sure is what I did. 2. Maybe this should be correct. Yeah, cool. That will be big enough. Yeah, look at me go. Everything is going just how I planned it, which is so rare. And from here, obviously because this space is like far too big, right? We're gonna have 3 paths you can go, which is why it's built like this. So if you choose to go back here, this is gonna be like the kitchen area. I'm gonna eventually put a table here, or like some form of decoration. That way it's gonna be like the chest rooms. It's gonna go like down and to the right, like it's gonna turn like that. Hopefully be a corridor with some windows. And this will go down to the left, and this will be like living chambers, and this, yeah, this is gonna be like the living space. And I don't know why I'm planning a hypothetical hobbit hole. Like, I don't know why I'm designing the foundations, but like, get it, I guess. Actually, I just had an idea for the roof. That's not a good sign. Okay, so this side is actually just gonna have to be straight that way. I'm gonna have to expand this mountain. Okie dokie, okie dokie. I can work with this. Okay. Actually, if I get the hallway with some rough planning, I can actually plan where I want it to be. So ideally, this is how the room would look. If you can like figure out sort of what I'm doing. So this side of the mountain is going to be slightly longer. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So let's get rid of this, because I intend on replacing all the trees. choose you. Okay. And so then, where was my little hole? That's still hallway. It was here. I can just make this direct access. These walls will also be replaced. Okay. A little bit of natural lighting. Since this is my plan to be my bedroom, so I could incorporate this tree into the design. But it'll be my bedroom, so it doesn't need to be particularly closed off since no one else is going to be living here. So that's okay. I'll redesign this, but I want to work the tree into this somehow. Is the game plan. Whether or not that's successful, we'll have to see. I actually want this to be so it feels more like dramatic when you enter here because there's like a bigger roof. There'll also be archways connecting all the rooms is the game plan, but it's once again not big enough. So I'm gonna have to think about all those things. Which is so fun. In here, open up, bedroom. How do I want to work this? Because I still want to have it like a sense of like... I can't really make the roof much bigger though. Let me have a look on the roof. What is... I can work it up. Okay. Good. This is good. Exactly what I needed in my desperate... whatever this is. Do I have more dirt, please? No. Good. Hell yeah. Don't even worry. I'm just gonna steal stuff from other people and... Who else would I be stealing it from? This is my world. I'm so silly. Okay, I'm just gonna get the dirt from underneath. Where's my shovel? Okay, it is not there yet. Alright. Do I have a game plan? No. Like, kind of, but not really. That's really as much as I can do with that. But I'm gonna put my bed here. Actually. I do have leaves. Okay, I'm going to because I really want to make this like my magical little corner, you know. So obviously the design is gonna look way cooler because I'm just so good. But this will probably be either where I choose to put my chests or not. Yeah, I'll work on that. Hi, Rainbow! How are you? I'm just currently trying to figure out how to build a house, but I'm actually really bad at it and not good. So that's what's up. But I want to expand this roof, but there just isn't enough space to make it look natural. Anyway. Haha. How are you, Rainbow? I want to redesign the material on the inside, but I can't because it'll show on the outside because it's a little hobbit hole. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's okay, okay. So this is gonna be either my bedroom or the space in which I will do devious little things, such as I keep destroying these with the wrong thing. I'm just actually super duper confused. Ah, Rainbow! Uber, for your viewing pleasure. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. I think I'm gonna put chests in there so I can just work it around. Not sure yet. Still planning. I will just fix that up though. The stream delay is kind of wacky and goofy for me right now, probably just on my end. It could potentially be on my end, I'm not sure though. So sincerest apologies if it is on my end. Okay. Ah! My dinner's here. Wow, this is just really good timing. This is just really good timing. Alright. I'm gonna do a speedy refresh. Okie dokie. This still needs to be redesigned. I need torches as well. I'll redesign that. That's fine. I just want to represent the breaks in the room. That's good because I wanted the natural light. And I can work around this. Good, 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 good. You had souvlaki for dinner and it's abso-freaking-lutely slapped. That is so good. Still riding that souvlaki induced high. Me. I know I've had souvlaki. I couldn't tell you when. But I know I've had it. And I get you, man. Just put one there. Okay. Light. Let there be light! Okay. I'm getting reasonably close to this end as well. I could easily make windows. I couldn't. That's a lie. But I could try. So this one goes off to the side. This is gonna be chest room. Bedroom, chest room, bedroom. This is gonna be another little room. Don't ask about the skin, I couldn't tell you. I could make this the chest room and just have it have no shape. That is an option as well. Also, you've been playing Minecraft Survival on Super Flat World recently, and it's OMG, it's so fun. It's definitely more grindy, but very funsies. How do you like get things though? So I have a plan for this. I'm gonna open that up and open this up and make this like glass and then put things here, and it's gonna be a very skinny room, but it's gonna have, it has character, you know, like it's got that enthusiasm. It just doesn't know it. Not my family getting ready for dinner, and I said to Mercy, Mercy, can you bring down my food? Clearly not, apparently. That's fine. Okay. It's a lot of villager trading because it's all flat except for villagers generating, yeah. That's what I was thinking, so I was like, and hopefully I can put some chests here, because I've tried to make it as large as possible. Yeah, this will be my chest room because it's bland and disgusting. So this will be my chest room. This is good. This I can work with. Wandering traders are the MVP. Yeah, until they're selling you like coral and you're like, oh. Okay, this will be the chest room. Put chests along here and maybe stack them up there. Good, 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 good. So, boom, I'm gonna put something here. This is all gonna be redesigned, and then this is like, I want to put something here, but I don't know what to put here. I should have the most space working here. So I could try and replicate this, but bigger. I could. So this is how many cross? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The thing is, dead coral blocks are actually a major part of the thing I'm building on the world, lol! Even the coral is appreciated. Yo. That's cool though. What are you building?
I have designed this speaker to amplify my thoughts so people will quit asking me for sandwiches. That should work, right? I don't know what you're talking about, Space Ghost. Go ahead, Mohawk.
Okay. Is this a little large? Yes. Am I a little extra? Yes. 3. 1. So, okay. This is incredibly large. That's alright. Also, Ari, do you watch Hermitcraft perchance? And if you do you know Zombie Cleo? I do not watch Hermitcraft. But I am happy to have a look at it. I haven't been on the internet much recently. But I'd love to have a look at it. I also need to replace all these blocks. Ugh. It's totally good. Whoa, this is a massive coal vein. 1, 2, 1. I'm just doing terraforming right now, and a lot of the grey dead coral blocks work really with the inner stone gradient. Ah! That is such a good idea. Decorative fans like the little plant looking things to make some reasonably convincing bird nests. That's so cool. Imagine being able to build, lol. I don't mean that as an insult. It's just like, genuinely. I can't relate. Hashtag struggling. Hashtag struggle street. It's the wrong side to put the torch on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. This is gonna be such a chunker's room. Why, Aru? Why must you be so extra? 1. scared the hell out of me. I wasn't expecting it to break yet. See, this is so large. It's astronomically large. It's such a little itty bitty hobbit hole. Do you know much about what Hermitcraft is? It's weird to hear that people haven't seen much of it because I've been following it since like literally 2013. No, I have no idea what Hermitcraft is. But please do tell me. I literally live under a rock though, so it's understandable. Yeah, my sibling just came in, sorry, just then and said, what did you order for dinner? And I was like, lasagna, lol. Hope it's good lasagna, otherwise I'm gonna be so upset. Also, is the music too loud? Please let me know. But yeah, I live under a literal rock, so, please inform me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I know that this isn't like technically the right shape, but I like my ovals, okay? 2, 3. No idea. It's only like one of the most well. It's only like one of the well. Oh yeah, no. I'm aware that it's like an SMP. I deleted the message. Don't even worry, Rainbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. But yeah. Fair enough. Cause as a kid, right, I just sort of played Minecraft. Like, I didn't look into SMPs. I didn't do much of that sort of thing. Oh no, bro. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, as a kid, I just sort of like, I mainly played Pocket Edition, which is not helpful. I mainly did like creative worlds with my cousins, so there wasn't much going on. 3. If these two don't line up, I'm gonna have such a big problem. They're not lining up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So where did I go wrong? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 2. Yes! Okay, I didn't go wrong. I'm just actually blind. Yes! Okay. I'm asking because Cleo uses this really cool data pack that allows you to make invisible armor stands that you can basically make these funky sculptures using what are essentially tiny blocks that are invisible armor stands holding, and it's Minecraft skill set I hadn't really tried until recently. I love it so much. That sounds so cool. I suggest you look at some of the stuff she made. All really impressive. Her 7-2. It's really cool example of it. Oh, cool. I'll be back in a second. I just dropped my glasses. They just fell on the floor. It takes incredibly long, but it's so fun, yeah. Let's just have a conversation, because I need to eat my food that I just got. It is lasagna, and it looks so yum. It is yum. Love lasagna. Like, the best, literally. Okay. This all lines up, and it's a chunker's room. So I'm thinking, I have two ways I can take this. I can keep it at this length, and just make it another big room. Or I could build down. I could build down. I can't build, but I can, like, guess down. Why am I this time died at 9 p.m? This sucks, that is so relatable. I do a sport, and I was at the sport, and my coach, lasagna slapped, exactly. And my coach looks at me and goes, "Oh, you poor thing." Because apparently I looked so tired that my coach was like, "That's just upsetting." And I was like, what? You make a fantastic vegetarian lasagna. Send me some. Just like, I don't know, guess my address. Hope you guess right. I love lasagna. I will accept any donation. Lasagna is... I'm literally demolishing this lasagna. It is so good. Sorry if you can hear me eating. I will turn off my mic if you can. I can't actually see because my thing isn't working. Why is my mic so, like, sensitive? Like, what? That's alright, though. I'll just send it to every address in Australia. And you'll get it at some point. You'll have to make a lot of lasagna, yeah. Yeah, good luck, man. This lasagna slaps, but I can't eat the lasagna forever. I've eaten, like, already half of it. What? I'm a menace. I feel like I'm the only person that eats fast, and then I, like, feel bad. But I know I'm not. I don't have any napkins. I have tissues, though. Because my lasagna thing's, like, really oily. And it got on my desk. I don't want lasagna juice on my desk. Okay, time to carve this all out. I think I'm gonna work down. I think that's my idea, because it's gonna be funny if some hobbit hole is just, like, actually some chunkers thing. So it's still gonna be pretty simple, and I don't know what I'm gonna put in this big room. Oh, I eat at an ungodly speed, thank God, because, like, I always feel bad because, like, my family eats fast, but, like, a lot of my friends don't, and so, like, I've finished my meal and everyone else is still going, and I'm like, oh, my bad, bros. Give me a bowl of instant ramen, and it, like, literally, I just pick up all the noodles at once and they all go in, and then I just, like, I'm like, ha, you know, I just pick them up, they go into my mouth, and I go, okay. That's that. Like, I swear, like, instant ramen is like the hardest thing because like it's so yummy. You shovel it all in your mouth and then it's gone and you're like, oh, but I want some more now. You can't have any more. It's all gone. I feel like I don't need to prioritize getting. Should I just make better tools or better armor? This is a hard decision. I want to eat more lasagna, but it's all oily, and I don't know why. Why are you so oily? It's like a little oily thing. Also, absolute respect. All this Kaya dreams. And Atwood music. Yeah, I just put on a random playlist, but I'm like really vibing to it. Like my music taste is so strange, so I'm just like enjoying this. Logunshim ramen. It's like me with this lasagna, bro. I'm like, I should stream, but it's just so good. Like, love you guys, but this lasagna is like, it just hit different. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, that was my tissue box. I'm also like trying to clean everything and not get everything so oily because I don't want to get my computer oily. Ah, I'm so angry. Just asking what is an oily computer. Okay, I'll put that over there. Get back to my lasagna later. Just an avid lasagna lover. Okay. I'll make better weapons because that's what I need right now. Okay. Back at it again. Krispy Kreme. I want to make like a Vine stream one day. This is my go-to music for whenever I just go around on Minecraft servers with friends. It's just a vibe to play on ungodly hours in the morning. I love the word ungodly if you can't tell. It adds emphasis, but like an ungodly amount of emphasis. I'm sorry. It's a little funny though. Like, give me some credit. It's a makes you giggle. But yeah. Also, I should specify, Rainbow, you're a builder. I know you are. I've seen you build. Vibey music or sea shanties? Yes. Yeah, my music is unspecified. For reasons that people immediately judge me when I mention my music taste. So I don't mention it. But that's also, it's very vibey. Like this sort of music, it's very vibey, but it also makes me like sleepy. So normally I'd listen like if I was doing this by myself, right? Which I don't want to expand on this. I want this to be like a project that I keep working on stream. But yes, admittedly, it was mildly comedic and made me giggle. It was a little bit funny. Made me giggle a little bit, if you will. Yeah. Sorry if my streaming brain isn't working. I haven't streamed in like forever. And I'm still like, how do I stream again? So I am a little bit crazy, but that's alright. I'm trying. Judging music is cringe. Okay, music is literally entirely subjective. I could go on a rant for this for hours and hours about how judging people based on their music taste is like literally cringe. Music judges, literally, okay. Let me explain. Let me go on a little bit of a tangent, if you will. You can tell I like saying if you will. Music is entirely individual, and it's based off multiple factors, such as what the person is going through at the time. Maybe like it's their comfort music. It just like genuinely helps them. And then people like, you like that? Ew. And I'm like, I could be judging you, but I'm not, you know. You're allowed to have opinions. Okay, you're allowed to have opinions. I'm not saying you're not allowed to have opinions, right? You're allowed to have opinions. You're allowed to be like, oh, you know, I don't like them. That's okay. You're allowed to not like things. But what you don't then do is say, you like them? Oh my god, you're so cringe. You like them? Like, excuse you. Who gave you the right to judge me? It's like, you say it and they're like, oh. And then they start judging you based off the music you listen to, and it's like, well, I don't reflect my music. My music is just what gets me through the day, right? It's doing a better job than you are. Kidding. But to some people, that applies. Not to chat. I miss chat. I missed you guys. You've been gone, and I've been like, so lonely. My friends and I literally have an entirely different music taste always, but we still play it in the Discord VCs to have fun under the mix and see what other people like. Never place judgment on it. Ah, nice. My friends go, you're seriously playing that again? I'm like, yeah, I'm playing that again. Like, deal with it. You you can choose to stay in the VC. Feel free to leave. But shakes head in disappointment. Why did I create such a big room? I don't know. But it's a little funny. It's a little bit funny. This is a little hobbit hole. Why is it turned into like this is literally a chonker's room from my little hobbit hole. I don't know how I'm gonna like achieve the theme that I want to achieve, but I'm gonna need a crap ton of wood. I know that much. Like literally so much wood. My music is like 95% Lily Allen. You love Lily Allen, so I don't think I'm ready to reveal the world. Her recent stuff is kind of meh. But her old stuff, Cat Jam, yeah. Like, I don't think I'm ready to announce my music taste to the world. I think that's something I'm gonna be keeping to myself. Purely because of the stereotypes around it. So, like, you can figure it out, and if you guess, I will say yes, but, literal bangers. And everyone's like, you listen to that? I'm like, yes! Just because everyone stereotypes it, like, gonna shake you. It's like not my fault. Anyway, it's totally okay. I came out here for a new pickaxe. Get me a new pickaxe. May as well just make two. Okay. Off we go to mine. Stuck inside all day mining. But yeah. Music is such a big part of my life, man. Oh, forgot that he was there. Because jobs and stuff in the future. I want to do something in the music industry, but I'm so underprepared and it's so competitive. So I'm like, maybe I'll just stick to where I am. I'll just stream, guys. Don't even worry. I'll make all my income from streaming. Because this is such a reliable source of income that I definitely get. Without a doubt, I earn income. 22 is such a bob. Now, if 22 by Lily Allen, yes. And Everyone's at It by Lily Allen. I don't listen to much Lily Allen. That's the thing. I've heard one song by Lily Allen, I would say. But just for you, Rainbow, I'll listen to it later. Like, I got you, man. I got you. I love mining. It's not even mining. It's just hollowing out some chonker's room in my little hobbit hole that doesn't match the aesthetic, and we're gonna have to replace all the walls, and it's but hey, it's a long-term commitment. I could use some of those. 22 by Lily Allen Elmayer. Okie dokie.
When she was 22, the future looked bright.
There you go.
She's nearly 30 now, and she's out every night. I see that look in her face.
This is low-key got a good beat to it.
That look in her eye. She's thinking,
Yeah.
how did I get here? Wondering why. Sad but it's true. How society says her life
I know this song.
there's nothing to do and there's nothing to say. Until the man of her dreams
Yeah.
picks her up and puts her over his shoulder.
Such a banger.
Likely in this day and age. She's got an alright job, but it's not a career.
I love her voice.
Thinks about
I have a playlist called Ye Old iPod Shuffle, and it's just music you remember being on my old iPod when I was literally 10. Lol. And it's like so much Lily Allen. Okay, so my iPod, right? I was given an iPod when I was young, obviously. And, you know, otherwise why would I mention it? And, and on this iPod, right, it was all of, like, my parents' music. So it was, like, Michael Jackson, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry. But it was just, like, their old albums. And so that's, like, all I could listen to, right? And so I just know all of their songs. It's Not Me, It's You, and Alright Still are her best albums. Big recommend. Noted. Don't even worry, I got you. And so, like, that's all the old music that I have. Like, just, like, Katy Perry, Michael Jackson. It's, like, that's it. And it's, like, so crazy. I'm like, wow. I love her accent, so pretty. It's so pretty! Okay. This might be one of my first times listening to Lily Allen. But I love her voice. Already. Would sell my soul. Her song Chinese is so fun one to sing because it's so British the whole way through. The British accent is so, it just is. It just is. It just is. My thing's about to break. It just is. Okay, so now that I have the base of what I'm planning, let me. I love you, Lily Allen, already, but not again, please. I can't. I could just listen to the song on repeat, but I'm not going to. Is this gonna play some of the same songs because I'm restarting the playlist?
You don't know what goes on behind these eyes. You don't know the loneliness hidden inside.
So, if you hear repeat, let me know.
Come and get to know me,
Because
my
I
type
will
of
skip it.
wild. I'm the kind that spins you and hangs you dry.
So, let me finish this and then I'll let you know the game plan. Because I do need to fix this roof as well. So, I wanted to have like a very woodland vibe. That's the aim. I can't build, so I'm going to need all of your opinions. But I wanted to have a very woodland, homey sort of vibe. And I'm going to have to like fix the front. It's going to have like wood floors sort of vibe. This is going to... LDN by her. It's one of her most well-known songs. And depressing as hell, but it's so boppy. What is LDN? Just play this. Okay, so. I hate it. So, I hate like the roof. So this is gonna go down. And I'm thinking, right, here's the game plan. I could make this a ballroom vibe room. Like big wooden columns, really expanded out. Big dramatic staircase, but still have it very like woodland theme. Around here is what I'm thinking. This is gonna be the chess room, which I'll remodel. And this is gonna be the bedroom, where I'll stay. And then it'll go into ballroom vibe room kind of thing. With just, I think, a room underneath. So there'll be a staircase here, room underneath the staircase. I don't know what I'll put there, but I'll figure it out. So I want it to look like currently, right? You wouldn't be able to tell that there is a chunker's room, right? So it's very simple, and that's the aim. Now I'm thinking, do I want windows or not? And also, how do I make a circle? My favorite thing to do with the hover hole type build is to spruce and one chosen other color concrete. It's most often just green concrete, but it's nice to have a main feature color. That is a good idea. Rainbow, you're here to help me now. So I don't know where the hell I'm gonna find spruce, because spruce is by far the nicest. No hate to any others, but it's true. So let's go on a spruce hunt. Let's go on a spruce hunt. Okay, let me have my compass. What direction does it face? Okay. So if I head in this direction, I need to come back heading that way to get her back. Cool. So spruce is a great idea. It does have a very homely feel, and we can do oak floorboards with spruce. They work. Or at least it does on my brain cells, and if you disagree, yowza. So, up we go. I'll have a look around for spruce. I don't think there is any nearby. But we can have hopes. Because I'm pretty certain... They could. I lied. Really love doing like two thick stripes of green terracotta and green concrete. Oh, that's a village. Tasty. Don't mind if I do. Oh, Spotify just had a quick breakdown. I feel like incredibly unpopular opinions on would vary. Okay, unless you're gonna sit down and tell me that your favorite is birch. I don't think your opinions are that unpopular. Got me searching up DMCA free music and then it just coming up with a particular song by my boy, not my boy. What's a cupcake? Yeah, oof. But yeah, I'm not gonna judge you until you look me dead in the eyes and say, I am an avid enjoyer of birch, in which, respectfully, You're incorrect. You're just wrong. Oh yeah, guys. I'm stacked. Two? Spoiling me. No! No! Ah! Steampunky type. It does work well in some cases, but it's genuinely just... It's a no from me, I'm sorry. Jungle is... Birch can potentially be useful. Jungle... Ugh. You love Birch? No! You're so wrong for that opinion. You're so wrong for that opinion. I'm not one to judge, but you're just incorrect. Birch forests are my favorite biome. What? But then, why? Why? Like, no offense, but why? Like, I think you're just incorrect. Come back. I'm so good at parkour.
She said to me, oh, death.
Screw Junglewood, exactly. It's just like,
She said to me,
like it's got a pink tinge that doesn't go with anything else. Like, not a single other thing matches the pink tinge. I think they're really pretty. The leaves have like a really nice duller green tone and white logs are really pretty too. Okay. You make a fair point. Like, fair enough. But like, when will I ever want white floorboards, you know? I'm just really not looking for white floorboards. I have to check that this is how I get home. Yes, it is. Okay. When we hit the iron golem, run a little far away and then build up. I know, but that was just, I saw it and I took my opportunity. Yeah, okay. Like, I get where you're coming from, but also I don't. Like, my favorite biome is honestly, like, probably jungle. Just because of, like, the hanging, the vines. It makes it so pleasing to my eyeballs. Yeah, it just, like, yep. They just have such a nice vibe. Like, birch, just, I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong. And that's okay. Let me have some more of my lasagna, hold on. I hope it's not too cold. It's like room temperature. Which isn't ideal, but that's alright.
to me.
You'll always have your main base in a birch forest. That's dedication. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm making this especially hard with the whole automated thing. No! The auto mod, it's not that hard. Like, it's not like there are like thousands other messages. Like, just us, just some guys hanging out having conversation. Hopefully Spruce Forest isn't too far away. I don't have to worry because I do in fact have it on peaceful just so I can build in peace. Don't worry, I will turn it off when I'm done. I mean, what nerd has it on peaceful? Okay. Will I get lost? Oh, 100%. But I remember the compass position to get home, so... Okay. Spruce is not this way. That is alright. It's a learning experience. Woo! Did not cross over at the right time. Like, imagine if there were a bunch of things hunting me right now. Like, I'm just, you know, I'm using my noggin. Did I want to come down here? No. Do I regret this? A little bit. But once again, learning experiences. Got tons of them. Oh! Oh! Need to stop hitting things. Okay. We're gonna go back and we're just gonna keep going in a random direction. Find the closest spruce direction. Spruce, like, thing. Deforest it and continue in our way. Once again, incorporated into other block palettes like white wool, diorite, calcite. You're not wrong. You're really not wrong. But I don't use any of those palettes ever. So, like, can't relate, you know. Because I am not a builder. So all my palettes are gross because there actually isn't one. No, you are wrong for that. Stripped birch? No. Like, okay. Nothing really looks good stripped. Especially jungle wood. Actually birch? You're right. It doesn't look bad.
Silence my phone. I keep my sins on the low. I like to do it alone, but I'm no me. I just be taking my time. Only do it if it feels right, but I'm feeling like I go too slowly. I never seem to have a grasp on these things. You know I wanna believe, but I just can't see how. I wanna know.
I need to get like a better view of what's coming up.
Every direction seems to stretch out to no end.
I can't find any spruce forests and it's bugging me a lot. Just more birch. Not even the lyrics, but it's fine. Does anyone else do that? You just like you guess the lyric, get it wrong, play it off. Life advice with Aru. Don't let them know, man, unless you're... Well, I'm saying it's incredibly useful. I'm sure it is. I am so sorry for the stream delay. Let me refresh. Because I swear, it's just like a menace. Can make something look way less flat and boring. Like stripped. Just Excuse you, Ari. Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Village. Home's that way. Don't forget that. Can't make that jump, lol. This is why are all of these villages chunkers? I didn't realize the villages gotten such a large update in the 1.18. They are never this large. Excuse you.
I hold my own all by myself. I keep my pride and nothing else.
I forgot the key commands to get everything out of the chest immediately. Therefore, I shall not be doing it. Don't judge me. See, I listen to the song quite a bit, and every single time I sing the chorus, I'll make it all come true. As the dude. I can't do that because I'm actually really bad with rhythms, but so true.
I'll make it all come true.
Da, 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 da. It's like, it is a banger. Hey, sir! I'm gonna yoink this from you. Thanks, man. Don't look at... I just stole his profession. I'm so sorry. My bad, bro. Didn't mean to steal that from you. Hey, man. Nope. Send on a blacksmith. Which direction did I go? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So, getting myself confused. Getting myself so confused. Get so confused, that would literally suck. Okay. Hashtag suffering. Okay. I need to find spruce now. So like, just like come here. Give me a big old hug. Please. Ah! Ah! Gonna throw hands. There are no good biomes. I mean, that villager no longer support his family and will end up on the streets with little to no social support networks in the hyper-capitalistic society that is villages. Damn, bro. My bad. Hope he recovers soon. Good luck to him. Hope he recovers. This spruce was such a good idea. I have cheats. I could just sneeze a couple, but I shouldn't. I won't. But it's a possibility, but I won't. But I could. Be a little bit funny. I could use it. You know, I'm a little broke on the spruce side of things, but I shouldn't. Like, I really shouldn't. Woo! I wonder why the stream delay is so bad. Probably because of the sheer amount of tabs I have open. No spruce, and we're back at this village. So angry. Where is the spruce? Where is the spruce? Where Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so here's my discussion with you once you finally catch up to where I am due to the sheer stream delay. So, would you rather, oh, not would you rather, should I do like the accents, like my little hobbit hole door and things like that, with oak or spruce? Is the current question.
My bedroom windows face the east. Clear
Because I'm like, oh, what should I do?
Man, if I'm
Right? Suffering. I'm like, oh, what should I do? Because I can't build and it's damaging my brain cells. My sheer lack of found my home. My sheer lack of ability to build is like terrifying. If it's more jungle biome, I'm gonna throw myself off of this cliff. In Minecraft, of course. You want a fun fact? I could probably ruin Minecraft for a tiny bit. Too bad you're getting it. It's probably come an idea that due to not just anti-Semitic views, villagers are heavily anti-Semitic, stereotypical. Whoa! Golems. Whoa, they're running. Huh. Suspicious contract very effective for whole type stuff. Wow, I didn't even know that fun fact, but thank you. Enlightening. I will keep that in mind for about 20 minutes before I forget it. Thank you. How do you know these things, Rainbow? How do you just where these like fun facts come from? It's crazy. Please, 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 spruce. I need some spruce. Why did I spawn nowhere near spruce? I'm throwing hands. Where's my spruce? I just want some spruce. Another village. I spawned here. Which is another person, and there's stuff in this game that's just representative of that. That is so true. Yep. Like, great game, love it, but I am literally surrounded. What is this? This is so infuriating. I'm surrounded by jungle and desert. You played the game since it's such an integral part of your life, and you learn just some things. Yeah, clearly. Yoinks. Oh. Just what I need, Frostwalker. Literally shaking, crying. Where is like spruce? Why is there not a single spruce tree? I'm gonna have to make a boat soon, but I can't be bothered to make a boat. This is so infuriating. Also, don't mind the skin. Why is there no spruce? I forgot about my Frostwalker boots. Please, I just need spruce. I know exactly where I am. Thing is, not barely did anything to make this game. He effectively stole a mod for existing game called Infiniminer, yoinked it, added a little nothing value to the game, and sold it for literally billions to actually competent developers. Huh! I love how much you know. I think I might be on an island, which explains a lot. It won't let me get out. Okay, there we go. Oh. Hold on. Let's do some fishing, guys. I love fishing. I'm so good at fishing. Cold lasagna. My favorite. I don't know where I need to go. Excuse me. It would have been OP if I could have just like sprinted. I mean, sprint jumped. This is just a banger song. Why is there no spruce? I just need some spruce. Please. Not my ice pop, bro. How is there not a single thing of spruce? This is insane! I don't understand. Spruce is not this rare. Hey guys, we might need to do a funny little thing called You Will Close Your Eyes. And I do a little bit of magic. I'm really ranting a lot tonight. Sorry, no, don't even stress, Rainbow. The rants are better than silence, man. And no, because like I also enjoy hearing people's opinions just on general topics. So this is like enjoyable for me. I don't know if it's enjoyable for anyone else, but I'm having a fun time. And I don't often build, nor do I do long streams, so this is a rare case for me. I'm just too good. Kidding. Huh. I've streamed for a total of 250 hours. That's fun. But that is not why I went there. I actually went to check something. Whoa! My Google keeps being so strange. That's right there. Whoa! Excuse you! Okay, there is no spruce. This is infuriating. Tapping to the wrong things. That's my OBS, not my stream. I need to play the game, please. Yeah, let's hypothetically say if everyone blinks really hard at the same time, we could conveniently come into possession of what we currently desire. I'm so glad he sold Mojang to Microsoft. Sure, he technically made the game, but it would have literally saved the pretty scuffed mess it was, very beginning without him selling it. Yes. It would have. Oh, like, I think, yeah. And I think because Microsoft also, they're very much interactive with like the fan base in the sense that they give us the ability to vote. Still angry about that, might I add. The Copper Golem deserved to win, and I will die on that hill, but alas. Also, when we got glow squids instead of the, like, what were their names? But the bloom cows, like with the little flowers, we were robbed. That would have been so cute. And for what? And for what? But alas. We just got like poorly robbed. It's like totally okay. Woo! I nearly fell. I didn't know. Oh, I didn't lose it, did I? No.
Lemon, lime, soda, skies, lucky like a four-leaf clover. Strawberry,
Okay, I know where we are.
singing with a sip of nectar. Sweet like honey on a summer day.
Yo.
Stick with you through
Yo.
the wind and the rain. Sweet like honey on a summer night, like a busy bee. Take a flight, 2, 1, go. Sweet like honey.
I don't remember which way I went, so there's a chance it's back there. I'm like 80% sure it is. The moon bloom? Yes! The moon bloom! Thank you so much. Yes. We were robbed. Okay, I get it. Glow squids, glow signs. I don't care. That thing was so cute.
Flying high, take the dive, blue waves across the ocean.
Am I a little lost? Yes, I'm pretty sure it's in this forest.
Live it up and go with the motion. Sweet like honey on a summer day. I'll stick with you through the wind and the rain. Sweet like honey on a summer night, like a busy bee. Take a flight, 2, 1,
I know. But they're just little guys. So nice having glowy signs, yeah, but like I can barely ever find glow squids. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little lost. Oh wait, hold on. Just blink real hard for a second. Okay, it's not that way. Don't mind me. It's kind of hard to explain. No, understandable. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Slash. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're the best. Slash game mode. Survival. Give it a sec. It's hard to find your base in the leaves. Exactly. No! My spoon fell in my lasagna. This is still banging lasagna. Is it cold? Yes. Having peaceful on is making it hard to die. Okay. Slash. Okay. Yeah, now compasses point here. Okay. Now we're gonna ignore what just happened. Because now we can find our way back. Cool. Alright. So. We need a ton of spruce. I can't be bothered to get it all. You vibe with Minecraft squids? They are kind of little guys, aren't they? Spruce logs. Let's go. They're dumb as hell, but they just kind of go. We should be more like Minecraft squids, yeah. Kind of vibe with them though. Okay, so. Okay, all these things I collected. I'll strategically think about these placements later. So, I'm thinking. Sorry, this music is. That's okay. No. We'll just hush up on this one. Okay, so I'm thinking like, well, that's clearly incorrect, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Sillies. Okay, so yeah, may as well like. I'm not doing this to purposefully survive, you know. Okay, so I don't know if I should make the floor oak or spruce, but that's alright. I'll add some arches into this later. So I do want these to be even. They don't line up. Do they? Yes, I'm actually just... Yeah, I'm blind, okay. This way, my brain cells will be screaming with happiness every single day. So it's all even and nice and pretty. So we're gonna do this up here, up there, boom, 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 boom. So it's all... I'll fix this entry later. Same here. So I'll figure out how I'm gonna approach these hallways in a second. I'll also figure out what blocks to do on the floor. Okay. Yeah. So I could also potentially make these bigger and just have an arch that goes like that, so that you can walk through there and then the arch is like here, but I'll work through that. We'll see. So this is gonna be the room. I'm not sure how I want to decorate this, but I know that chests will be there. Chests. I have to figure out what I want to do for the walls as well. Oh! Thank you, Rainbow. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. It has been lovely speaking to you, Rainbow. I'm not finishing stream, but it's been lovely speaking to you. So if I want stone patterned floors, I'm gonna have to work through that. I'm thinking of making this more grassy cave style. Strips for logs are especially sexy. This isn't sexy though. I could just double it. What? You're saying I should potentially... I also want to change the top blocks. Like that? Thank you again for the subscription. So freaking out, man. Freaking out. But that's alright. My Google is just, it was frozen. I've had a good time. My level of awakeness is deteriorating, by the way. I might just pass out any minute. It would be a little bit funny. I would giggle. I'm still trying to figure out how to like approach this though. I'm like not coping. I think I want to do arches that'll just spread through there. And if you pass out Rainbow, don't worry. Rainbow. I'm a monkey. Rainbow. Why am I so like silly? Or potentially, right, I do this. And change this one. So it blends in. That was silly, wasn't it? Didn't mean to place that there, did you? Okay. So here's the rough draft. Will this be fixed in the near future? Yes. That. What? Kia. Floors should be stone. I would say mossy cobblestone, but I don't have any mossy cobblestone, so it can't be mossy cobblestone because I don't have any. Which is not good. I have so many tabs open and it is severely affecting my Wi-Fi. Yeah, like arches a lot. Also, whenever I do a hobbit hole type stuff, I lean into tiny, cramped, very round hole detail, like 3x3 hole for the doorway and hallway, with stairs in each corner, spruce trapdoor on the floor, walls on the roof. I think it's fun. Claustrophobic? Yes, but fun. Yeah. I hate cramped spaces, so that's why my hobbit hole is going to be a little bit larger. But like for the walls and stuff, I really struggle with like texturing and stuff. So I'm going to need like literally all the advice. Hold on, I'm literally going to like copy that message. Yoinks. Hold on, I have a notes thing on my... Thank you. Yep, so I want let me get like a bunch of planks. And I'm gonna put some of these onto smelt. It's gonna be a hobbit mansion. And that's alright. Let's just see how I go with these. Okay, so I'm gonna fix off the front later. So I'm thinking, right, like I could make these bigger, but for now, I was thinking for these ones particularly, because I can play with what I have, right? I'm still trying to figure out where I'll do things and all that, so don't judge, because these are just ideas. And if they're incorrect, obviously I'll fix that in a second. So I was thinking, right, I could do like either this sort of style, or I could make them bigger and move them up one. So then it's like that, and so they're like bigger and more grand. Why is Honey playing again? Let me be. Like this. So it's just like that. But I need to fix up what's going to be the actual walls. And then these ones on the side will stay the same. So it's just like that. I could do that, but I like the idea of these ones being expanded, so I'll expand these ones out. But it is a hobbit mansion. These hobbits living in luxury, bro. They out here living their best lives. You're so tired. It's probably bye-byes for me. Have a fun rest of the stream. Have a long and is actually need to be productive tomorrow, LMAO. Same. So if you're heading out, I might end stream because I don't have any other reason to stream. I'll change these ones and get rid of those ones. I like the idea of it though. Enjoy stream time. See ya. Bye-bye. If you are heading out, I will probably end stream. because I do not know if I shall continue. I do not see a reason to continue streaming, as no one is present. Freak out. I thought I left my spoon in my delicious lasagna container. I was freaking out. I didn't. Okay, have a good night. Bye. I'll probably just keep streaming and talking to myself. Because I need to get this done. Get this opening part done. So I will just dwell. Like that. Yeah. What to do? It's like this whole thing is just like a giant midlife crisis because I'm like so confused and it's so chill and I never stream this song, but I'm enjoying the stream and I can't be bothered to end it. So why should I? You know, like screw them. Do I raise those? Because I want it to be an arch. But I don't know what to make the blocks behind them. Because stone looks like genuinely bad. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna add stairs to these blocks here. Those are gonna be stairs. Those are, yeah, are genius. Nice one. That looks terrible, but I'll leave it for now. I can make these stairs. I should make those stairs. Oh, I'm so silly. Literally, my brain isn't working, and it's quite obvious. So I probably should end stream. Am I going to though? No. But I should, because I'm gonna be deranged. Where's my... Oh, I destroyed it. Right. That was one of your worst decisions. Just looks terrible. This is like so hard. I'm like looking for my axe. I'm like, oh my god, where's my axe? It's gone. Silly. No. This is why I should not be left alone for prolonged periods of time. Because my little guy brain just can't cope. Like, that's just incorrect. It's fine, I can just play with these ones. This might come in handy. Okay, I'm just gonna do this instead because literally nothing else is working. My brain can't function right now. So we're gonna do this. I just do not like the shape at all. I bought it in by one. Oh, I should bring it in by one. That would look way better. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. Do I have any sticks? No. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Just doing things. Just doing things. Okay. I hate the way this looks. And I don't know how to fix it because I want to close it in by one. So I want to do this. Because I can make these better. Like that. Like that. Like that. That's incorrect. That's incorrect. Where did I put my axe? Why am I just moving everything? Just doing everything wrong. Like. I guess. I guess this makes it better. I guess this could work. Interesting concept that I'm going with. So I end up using this and this one here. That's even. But then the wool goes in here. Goes here. And here. Yes, that makes sense. I was like so confused. I was confusing myself. Okay. This is fine. Yep. Yep. That's correct. I need more stairs. I'm liking this idea. I'm liking this idea. I think this is going well. Yes, I agree with this. I agree. Yes, everything is working. Everything is working just fine. Okay. Stairs. I need to make more stairs. Stairs is what I need. This is not enough. Okay, I'm just not coping with this sheer amount of things in my... Okay. Okay. So, like that, like that, like that, like that. And then, what was the design for this? And here. It's the same. Okay, I'm gonna change this one. I want to change these. I don't like these. I don't like it facing up either. Yeah. Yeah, I need to change these blocks though. I just had an idea.
Think he'd realize, but he's infatuated with ideas of possessions and far-flung social policy. His daddy works on the council, but Mrs. loves a silver spoon. Swore she'd never kiss a Tory, but this boy was too good to lose.
I don't like, because it makes it very square and I don't want it to be square. But I don't want it to look strange. See, now it's too square. What to do? Surely I wouldn't. No. That's just incorrect. I just... Like... Huh. Like, the more I take this out... Like... No, I want it to be smaller. I want it to be smaller. I want it to be smaller. But the minute I bring it in, it's too square.
Cultured man, Venetian suntan, red wine and club bands, Viagra pills on the nightstand. How's it feel? How's it feel to be so?
That's just an E.
How's it feel to be so loved yet so alone?
Just not it. Why do I have this inability to achieve what I want to achieve? It's so infuriating. Like, no. Could this be potentially what I want? Yes. Is it working though? No. Because then the minute I add in this, it's square again. this. No. Okay. Or why can't I get this? B. Then it's square. This is the hardest, literally, I can't build, and this is driving me insane. Because then I don't want to go in further. Ugh! I literally can't. I literally can't. Chat, this is driving me so insane that I'm probably gonna end stream now. And considering there is practically no one here, I'm not gonna raid anyone. But it's been lovely having you with me for these 2 hours. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.